So you're here because you want to become a gratitude detective. Well, if that's the case, you've definitely come to the right place. So when we begin embracing gratitude into our daily lives, for me, it's essentially like becoming a gratitude detective, embarking on an exhilarating quest to sniff out the secret stashes of joy that lurk in the nooks and crannies of our daily existence. It's a covert operation to spotlight the overlooked gems of thankfulness, the opportunity to be grateful, making each and every day an adventure full of awe and appreciation. Now, before we go any further, though, I want to read out something whereby it's pretty much a lifelong agreement, an agreement whereby you, when you have learned everything that you can learn about cultivating an attitude of gratitude, it's your job to teach others what you have been taught. And this is what I'm going to read out to you. If you want to do something in life with the time that you have left in this world, something that you have never done before and you don't know how to do it, find someone who is an expert in it and ask them nicely to help you. And if they do agree to help you, do exactly as they tell you to do. Then when you become your own expert in it, then it's your job to teach others what you have been taught. That's the price you pay for the life that you choose. Now, if you're ready to continue on this journey, and believe me, the two most beautiful journeys that you will ever take in your life are the journeys of self-discovery, and I believe the journey in discovering what gratitude is all about. Now, you're going to need some tools and you're going to have to take some steps. Right. Okay, so the tools. Here are the tools. Every good gratitude detective needs tools. Hopefully you are blessed with the 5 human senses to begin with, which are touch, sight, hearing, smell, and taste. And if not, there's still some ways to become a good gratitude detective through your feelings and your emotions, as gratitude is both a feeling and an emotion that begins with a thought in your mind and it lives in your heart. And we can all feel and be and act grateful. If you're lucky enough to have the use of the arms, then you'll need an additional tools, which are a notebook and a pen. And this is where you jot down your clues, aka all the things that you're grateful for. No need for an actual magnifying glass here or anything like that, unless you really want to get into character and go around, which I have done in the past, dressed like Inspector Clouseau from the Pink Panther films, as I used to love getting into character, and still do wear the old tribby hat from time to time. As some of you may or may not know, I am a member of the 12-step program, which is a program with guiding principles based on real-world experience gained from millions of people all around the world, and I've applied the 12-step principle to this gratitude detective program with the sole purpose of setting you on the path of discovering the beauty of practicing gratitude on a daily basis. So if you've made a decision, a conscious decision, that you want to practice being grateful in the way that I've been taught, and you want peace, serenity, joy, and contentment to show up in your life, and are willing to go to any lengths to get it, then you're ready to take certain steps. Some people have tried to take these steps before, and they thought that they could find an easier, softer way, but you could not. With all earnestness at your command, I beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some people have tried to hold on to their old ideas, but the result was nil until they let go absolutely. And when it comes to gratitude, the half measures will avail you of nothing. Right now, you're standing at the turning point of a complete change in how you view the world. So, okie dokie, here we go. And just remember what you are getting here. You are getting gold. And when you become your own expert in it, it is your job to teach others what you have learned. So here are the 12 steps that I practice on a daily basis, which will lead you, if you follow each step, to discovering what gratitude is really all about. Step 1. Start your day by rolling out of bed and giving it a nod of gratitude. Think about how comfy it was and how it helped you recharge for the day ahead. This cozy bed is the first clue in your daily gratitude investigation. Write it down in your notepad and add in why you are grateful for your cozy bed. The why is so, so important. Step 2, stand up and thank the floor. Nobody ever thinks about that one. So next, when you get out of bed, plant your feet firmly on the floor and take a moment to appreciate it. This trusty floor is always there to catch you when you get up. While you're at it, thank your legs for getting you from point A to point B without tripping over your own feet. Write those down too as well. There's no detail too small for a gratitude detective. Literally, nothing is too small. Step 3, appreciate the majesty. No, not the majesty. Appreciate the magic of electricity. Now let's turn our attention to one of the unsung heroes within our daily lives, electricity. Go on, flip a light switch and marvel at the magic of the instant illumination. Plug in your phone and feel grateful it's charging. No dead batteries? No. Think about how your fridge keeps your food fresh and your TV entertains you. Imagine life without it. I really can't at this stage. I can't imagine what life would be like without electricity. Now, make your way into the shower and think about how grateful you are for the hot water that gets you ready for the day and washes yesterday off. Now jot down your thanks for all of these shocking wonders that you never thought about before. The electricity, the shower, the floor, the whole lot. Step 4. It's that important now. It's time to get dressed and get fully clothed, and to stash away your birthday suit and heap praise upon your wardrobe warriors, your clothes. Offer a salute to your socks for their snug embrace, and a nod to your shirt for facing the right way, and a cheer to your jeans for still buttoning up post your snack feast. Ponder a world without peril. Quiet the particular thought, isn't it? Just jot down a note of thanks for all the luxury of not residing in the internal strange kind of wonderland of walking around completely naked. You've got clothes. So step 5, let's start with the obvious suspects. They're quite obvious, these ones. Okay? But pause for a bit and scan everything around you for those familiar agents of happiness. I mean, they're pretty clear in all aspects. You know, the heavenly love of your partner, the cup of coffee, the cozy embrace on a sunny day, or the thrilling sunrise of that's just after arisen, or finding some old money that you've forgotten about buried down the back of a couch. Note all of those things down. Next, we're going to investigate the mundane in step 6. Now it's time to delve into the mundane and uncover the treasures of thankfulness. That cozy chair you lounge in, the cheering chirping birds, or a reliable flush of the toilet. Every one of these is a nugget of appreciation waiting to be discovered. And remember, when it comes to gratitude, no piece of evidence is too trivial in our quest for gratitude. It really isn't. I mean, the world is full of things. All we have to do is open our eyes and open our hearts. Now, step 7, this is where we interrogate the negatives. So navigating life's challenges is like a detective on a tough case. There'll always be days where, nothing goes right, and there's always a clue, to a brighter side. You might have had a bad day in work and felt, that it was game over, and that, the world was going to end, but you might have picked up a new skill in work. I've forgotten that traffic jams are perfect time to listen to a podcast marathon. And remember, even villains might volunteer at the animal shelter at the weekends. Think about that one. Step 8. Follow the clues everywhere. Keep your eyes peeled for graduate hints scattered throughout your day. From dawn to dusk, maintain your sleuthing prowess. Notice the small kindnesses, like a door held open or a compliment that you got that you hadn't got a clue was coming your way. And if I manage to dodge all the coffee stains during the day, that's a victory worth noting down as well. Number 9. People forget about this one, or it's overlooked, or people don't hold too, much money in it, so to speak. But I like to add a touch of joy to a gratitude board. Consider putting together a gratitude board. Doesn't have to be of any particular value, doesn't have to be made out of any particular thing, just a board that you can pin stuff to, sellotape stuff to. Let it be full of, snapshots of joyful experiences and instances of gratitude, things that you were grateful for. You don't have to have pictures of it all, but if you can, that'd be so much better. Full of colorful sticky notes, lots of doodles, anything that brings a grin to your face. Where you put it, though, is very, very important. Where you put the gratitude board is really important. It needs to be a place where it catches your eye frequently. For me, I believe the best place for it is actually the kitchen, because most of us spend most of our time either in the kitchen or in the sitting room or living room. Either one of those three, and you will see it every time you go into that room. Step 10. People forget about this one as well. I think it's a lost art. And for me, it's really, really important. So step 10 is write and send letters of appreciation. Take some time to write letters of appreciation to people who have made a difference in your life. Where it's a thank you to a note, or thank you note to a friend, a kind word to a co-worker, or a heartfelt message to a family member. Spending gratitude can brighten their day, and it will definitely brighten yours. How would you feel if you got a letter of appreciation in the door? Thanking you for your friendship, thanking you for something that you did. You can either pop these letters in the mail or send them directly or electronically. It's up to you. Do think about it. Step 10 is very, very important. And step 11 is sharing your feelings. What use is a gratitude detective without sharing the results? Start telling your friends about the things you've discovered to be grateful for. And you'll find it's contagious, and they might start doing their own investigation too. And step 12, remember, gratitude, it's never done. There are always new things to be found, and keep adding to your list. You're bored, keep looking for new clues. The world is full of things to be grateful for. And as long as your eyes are open, your heart is open, and you're on the case, you will find them everywhere. So there you have it. Now you're a fully fledged gratitude detective, ready to solve the mysteries of everyday happiness. So remember what you agreed to do at the beginning of this journey. Once you have found out everything that you can find out about being grateful and practicing it, it's your job to teach other people. That's it.